Good afternoon. This is Kelly Arroyo with Keller Williams, and today we're going to be talking about buyers getting back their negotiating power. If you're thinking about buying a home today, there's welcome news. Even though it's still a seller's market, it's more of a moderate seller's market than last year. And the days of feeling like you may need to waive contingencies or pay drastically over asking price to get your offer considered may be coming to a close. Today, you should have less competition and more negotiating power as a buyer. That's because of the intensity of the buyer demand and bidding war is easing this year. So if bidding wars were the biggest factor that was making you sit on the sidelines, here are two trends that you may want to know to re-enter. The return of contingencies. Over the last 2 years, more buyers were willing to skip important steps in the housing process like appraisal and inspection to try to win the bidding war. But now fewer people are waiving the inspection and the appraisal. The latest news data from the National Association of Realtors shows that the percentage of buyers waiving their home inspection and appraisal is declining. And a recent survey from the Realtor.com confirm that more sellers are accepting offers that include these conditions. According to the August study, 95% of sellers reported buyers requesting a home inspection and 67% of sellers negotiating with buyers on repairs that come from the findings of the inspection. This goes to show that buyers are more able to include these conditions in their offers today, and negotiation is needed on a basis for the outcome of the inspection. 2, sellers are more willing to help with closing costs. Generally, closing costs range from 2 to 5% of the purchase price of a home. Before the pandemic, it was a common negotiation tactic for sellers to not cover anything to sweeten the deals. This happened much more during the peak buying frenzy over the past 2 years. Today, as the market shifts and the demand slows, the data from the Realtor.com suggests that this is making a comeback. A recent article shows that 32% of sellers paid some or all of the buyer's closing cost. This may be a negotiating tool you'll see as you go to purchase a home. Just keep in mind limits on closing costs. Credits are set by your lender and can vary by state to state and loan type. Work closely with your loan advisor to understand how much a seller can contribute to the closing cost in your area. The bottom line is, regardless of the extremely competitive housing market of past several years, today's data suggests negotiations are starting to come back. And on the table. And this is good news if you're planning to enter the housing market. To find out how the market is shifting in your area, connect with your local real estate advisor, which would be me, Kelly Arroyo with Keller Williams. I would love to help you find a home, negotiate it to where you feel comfortable enough, because my goal is to make you happy about your home purchase. If you have any more questions, please look for me on Facebook or Instagram as The Kelly Arroyo, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Kelly Arroyo with Keller Williams, and you can reach me at 561-573-1888. Let's go buy you a home.